in Arabic, we also say أهديت الهدية. I presented a gift. So a word al-hadiyya, which is a gift or a present, is derived from the root hadaya. What is the meaning of the root? Is the unveiling of something. And subhanAllah, here you can actually see it, like more like a wrapped gift. You're giving the gift, you're presenting the gift to someone. Ahdaytul hadayya. Both words are from this root. Ahdaytu, which is to give. And when you're giving a gift, it's obviously a gentle act because it's a loving act to give a gift. And the gift itself is wrapped. So it also has this meaning of unveiling. From the root ahdaytu al-hadiyya. And in Arabic, a small difference is the different verb form. If you want to say I presented a gift, giving a gift to someone, you say ahdaytu. But if you want to say I guided someone to the correct street, for example, you won't say ahdaytu, you will say hadaytu. So ahdaytu versus hadaytu. Arabs will say ahdaytu if it's a gift, and they will say hadaytu if it means giving direction. So the use of the form, the verb form in Arabic also, there's a distinction of when it's used. And we have 144 times, so this is almost more than half of the occurrences is in the form verb hada, which is usually translated as guide. كذلك يضل الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم كذلك يضل الله من يشاء ويهدي من يشاء. Let's read the English. Even thus does Allah misguide whom He wills and guide whom He wills. And so the word guidance, most of the translation of hada in the Quran will be guidance. However, guidance guidance come in the Quran to mean different things. In other words, there are different types of guidance. So sometimes it's the guidance to Islam. Sometimes it's the guidance to act in the correct way, to do a good deed, a guidance to one's family, for example, or guidance to do the works that will result in the entering the Jannah, and so forth. So we understand from the context and what the different verses are referring to, but the guidance in Quran what is it referring to? Which type of guidance? Depending on the verse. So there are different types. So I think the point here is there are different types of guidance. So here in this verse, Allah misguide whom He wills and guide whom He wills to Islam, to Iman, to doing the right thing, and so forth, depending on the context, the story, what the verse is referring to. And scholars actually go deep into that. It's not the place for us to go into this, but if you're interested, so scholars talk about the guidance to, the Allah giving guidance to all mankind to think and reflect about the existence of the Creator. And then the guidance that Allah gives us through the sending of prophets. So we believe in the prophets, we follow their guidance, and to Islam. And then there is the guidance to actually do the better thing, which is also called tawfiq. And to act in accordance with Allah's pleasure, and the guidance to do the acts to Jannah. All of these different types of guidances, if you will, do appear in the Quran in the different verses. Okay. Yeah. And then we have 85 times as the noun Huda. So it's just the noun Huda, guidance. Versus to guide, which is a verb. وَأَنَّا لَمَّا سَمِعْنَا الْهُدَى آمَنَّا بِهِ. Again, what does it? Which Huda here depends on the verse. So, and when we heard the guidance, we believed in it. I believe this is Surah Al-Jinn. So, guidance here is what? It's the Quran. When they heard the guidance, so the guidance here in this particular verse refers to the Quran. And then we have 40 times another verb form, ihtada. So a verb, but a different form. وَالَّذِينَ اهْتَدَوْا زَادَهُمْ هُدًى وَآتَاهُمْ تَقْوَاهُم. So we see the root twice in this verse. اهْتَدَوْا, huda. And those who win unto guidance has He increased in mighty guidance and bestowed on them their consummate God-fearingness. So again, what is guidance? What's the root, core meaning of the root? The gentle guidance, the gentle giving of